Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Vishnu Anjipudi, and today we'll be solving problems numbers 6 through 10 of the 2018 AMC. Let's begin with problem number 6. On a trip to the beach, Anne traveled 50 miles on the highway and 10 miles on a coastal access road. He drove 3 times as fast on the highway as on the coastal road. If Anne spent 30 minutes driving on the coastal road, how many minutes did his entire trip take? So we know that, first of all, he drove 3 times as fast on the highway than the coastal road, which means 30 minutes on the highway would lead to 10 times 3 equals 30 miles on the highway, since that's 3 times 10. So, thus, we know that on the highway you travel a mile a minute, so 50 miles would take 50 minutes. So that means that the total time is 50 plus 30, which equals 80, or choice C. Problem number 7. The 5-digit number 2018U, so 5-digit 2018U, is divisible by 9. What is the remainder when this number is divided by 8? Well, first, let's remind ourselves of the divisibility rule for 9. We know that the sum of the digits of the number must also be divisible by 9. Since the sum of the digits in 2018U is 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8 plus U, which equals 11 plus U, and U is between 0 and 9 inclusive, we have that U is equal to 7. Now, when dividing the number by 8, we note that only the last 3 digits matter, since the rest of the digits are all divisible by 8, as 8 divides 1,000. Thus, the remainder when this number is divided by 8 is the same as the remainder when 18U, or 187, is divided by 8. Now we can subtract 160 from this to get the same remainder as when 27 is divided by 8, or just 3. Choice B. Problem number 8. Mr. Garcia asked the members of his health class how many days last week they exercised for at least 30 minutes. The results are summarized in the following bar graph, where the heights of the bars represent the number of students. So you can see the bar graph. What was the mean number of days of exercise last week, rounded to the nearest hundredth, reported by the students in Mr. Garcia's class? So this is a really simple problem. All we need to do here is take the average of all of these values. And to do this, we multiply the number of days of exercise by the number of students for each value of the number of days of exercise, sum them up, and then divide them by the total number of students in the class. Let's first find the total number of students, denoted by T. We know that T is going to be 1 from the first column, plus 3 from the second column, plus 2 from the third, plus 6 from the fourth, plus 8 from the fifth, plus, and then here we have a plus 3 from the sixth, and 2 from the seventh. And this is simply going to be equal to 25. And now that we know the total, we can find the total sum. This is going to be denoted by S. It is going to equal 1 times 1 plus 2 times 3 plus 3 times 2 plus 4 times 6 plus 5 times 8 plus 6 times 3 plus 7 times 2. And this value is simply going to be equal to 1 plus 6 plus 6 plus 24 plus 40 plus 18 plus 14. And this sum is equal to, it's going to be equal to 77, which is this whole part. 1 plus 6 is 13, plus 24 is 37, plus 40 is 77, plus 18 is 95, plus 14 is 109. Which means that our answer is 109 divided by 25, which multiplying 4 to the top and the bottom is 436 over 100, giving a result of 4.36. Choice C. Next we go to problem number 9. Tyler is tiling the floor of his 12-foot by 16-foot living room. So it's 12 foot by 16 feet. He plans to place 1 foot by 1 foot square tiles to form a border along the edges of the room and to fill in the rest of the floor with 2 foot by 2 foot square tiles. How many tiles will he use? So we first note that the number of tiles he uses in total is the number of 1 foot by 1 foot tiles plus the number of 2 feet by 2 feet tiles. So we first find the number of 1 foot by 1 foot tiles. So here we have a rectangle, which is the representation of the room, 12, 16. And we see here there are going to be 12 on this side, 16 on this side, and then we have 12 more on this side, and then 16 more on this side. So we know that the total is going to be 12 plus 16 plus 12 plus 16. But then we subtract the corners once, since they are overcounted. They're counted once here, for example. So our answer is really 28 times 2 minus 4, which is going to equal to 52. 1 foot by 1 foot. And now we look at the remaining area of the room. We subtract 2 from each dimension, since we know that 2 of these 2 feet have already been used by the 1 foot by 1 foot tiles in each dimension, meaning that this new figure has area 10 by 14 dimensions. So from this we know that a total of 5, 2 by 2 in one direction, times 7, 2 by 2 in another direction, can tile the area, which is 35. So we add 35 to 52 to get an answer of 87, choice B. Now we're going on to the final problem, problem number 10. The harmonic mean of a set of non-zero numbers is the reciprocal of the average of the reciprocals of the numbers. What is the harmonic mean of 1, 2, and 4? So, to demonstrate what a harmonic mean is, let's have the harmonic mean of, say, 1 and 2. So, we first find the average of the reciprocals, which is 1 over 1 plus 1 over 2, which is going to be the sum. Take the average, and then we take 1 over this whole quantity, which is the reciprocal. So essentially, you're going to get something like 2 over 1 plus 1 over 2. And that's just, in this case, going to be equal to 4/3. So the harmonic mean of 1, 2, and 4 is just going to be the same process as we did here. We take the reciprocal of the average of the reciprocals, which is 1 over 1 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 4 all over 3. And this is just going to be equal to 3 divided by, and then this bottom sum is going to be equal to 7 over 4 and this is just going to equal to 12 over 7, which is choice C, and we are done. Thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, as well as click the bell icon. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please post them down below, or email me at steamaspirations@gmail.com. This is Vishnu Manjipudi, signing off. Bye!